we doing so far? You still with me? Good. So today you've heard where Shopify is headed and why we believe that a collective pursuit will define the very best version for a future of commerce. Let's recap what you've seen this morning. You've heard about our vision for the future of commerce and how we're going to better serve shoppers on their own terms. You've also heard how we're going to be improving our platform to allow our partners and our merchants to do more. So many new launches and so many new ways to do more with Shopify's incredible platform. Our hope is that all of these talks you've seen this morning provide you with a perspective on what we think is the future of commerce. But Unite is more than just about what we think. It's also about where the industry in general is headed, and what that means for anyone who wants to play a role in the technology that powers the storefronts of the future. While we spend a lot of our time talking about the online side of commerce, it should be really clear at this point that the future of commerce is online, offline, and everywhere in between. Let me repeat that because it's very important. The future of commerce is everywhere that shoppers want to buy. We should also be clear that this journey that we're on into the future of commerce is one that we are on together. Shopify cannot and we will not do it alone. We know that to make this future happen in a way that benefits all of us, we need to leverage the collective power of this community. We need to leverage the diverse expertise and experiences that we all bring to the table. That is at the core of what makes this community so very, very special. So let's take a look at how this community has been doing to date. So last year at Unite, you may recall that I told you that in 2016, Shopify made $389 million in revenue. But that same year, we estimated that the value of this community, of the ecosystem, the money that flowed to our partners, was approximately $430 million. Well, in 2017, Shopify, we made $673 million. We estimate that that same year, the community, the ecosystem, all of you, you made more than $800 million. This is a great reminder that we continue to create more value for you than we capture for ourselves. So how have our merchants been doing? Well, we currently have 600,000 merchants on our platform, large and small. That's 600,000 entrepreneurs that rely on us and rely on you every single day. From 2016 to 2017, sales by our merchants grew from about $15 billion to more than $26 billion. And in the last decade or so, merchants using Shopify have sold more than $55 billion worth of their products. Let that sink in. It's an incredible number. Let's turn our attention to the app developers. Show of hands in the room, how many of you right now have an app published on the Shopify App Store? Look around. It's incredible. Well, you are app developers. You have made $100 million from apps sold directly on the Shopify platform. And what's even more astonishing than that is that more than half of those payouts happened last year alone. There's incredible future opportunity for our app developers and app partners on the Shopify App Store. And right now, across our entire merchant base, our merchants have, on average, 6 of your apps installed, which is a great reminder that the product we deliver to our merchants is made better by all of you. We talk about these metrics not only because we're proud of what we've been able to accomplish to date. We talk about these metrics to demonstrate that there's never been more opportunity on a better platform than Shopify than for all of you to build your businesses on in the long run. And the best part is, going forward, we're going to create even more opportunities for this community. As we get more merchants on our platform, they will all require new types of services and support from you, because each of them has a unique business with unique business challenges. And so to help with that, and as Brennan just told you, we're going to be creating a brand new services marketplace that will require a much wider range of partners so that merchants can find the skilled professionals each of them need for each of their businesses. Our plan is to build the largest marketplace of small business service providers on the planet. It's a huge new way for anyone with the relevant skills to help build the future of commerce. And when I talk about relevant skills, I'm no longer only talking about web designers, web developers. Shopify's new services marketplace will provide opportunities for a whole new category of professionals, like lawyers and accountants and writers and marketers, creatives and consultants of all types. And as we at Shopify, we continue to expand globally, we will help unlock new geographies and new markets full of wonderful new merchants. That means incredible new clients for all of you. Take Melissa Ralston, for example. Melissa was a merchant of ours from South Africa. She built a store called I Love Stuff in Johannesburg. It was a store dedicated to products for working moms, as she herself was a working mom. And after running her store for a couple of years, her friends and family and people around her asked her if she can help them build their own stores. And she realized that as much as she loved being a merchant herself, what she loved even more was creating new merchants and creating new entrepreneurs. So she sold her store and created Maverick Marketing. Fast forward till today, Melissa has built more than 20 new stores on Shopify. She became the first female Shopify expert in South Africa, and she's here today as the recipient of the Shopify Unite Fund. Welcome to Toronto, Melissa. It should also be clear at this point that the variety of merchants on our platform is also evolving. There is now greater diversity in the size of merchants using Shopify today. From drop shippers to Fortune 500s, from rap stars and professional athletes to garage bands and high school football teams. From students building stores to help pay for their college textbooks to the largest textbook companies on the planet. We are so fortunate to serve all of them and support all of them on Shopify. There's also greater diversity in the types of products sold on our platform. From limited edition sneaker drops using Frenzy to Beyoncé's online pop-up that she launched at Coachella a couple weeks ago. From digital products like ebooks and music to print-on-demand items like t-shirts and posters. From educational courses by the likes of The Economist to incredible charities like the World Wildlife Fund using Shopify to collect charitable donations. From some guy in California selling flamethrowers on Shopify to finance the drilling of tunnels underneath Los Angeles. To my wife, who uses Shopify to power her brick-and-mortar ice cream shop called Sunday School in Ottawa, Canada. We've come a very, very long way since only being able to help entrepreneurs sell simple physical products online. And this range and the sheer breadth of use cases on our platform, that is your opportunity. I've said it earlier in the past a lot, and I will continue to say it over and over and over again. We want to create more value for you than we capture for ourselves. That is fundamental to how we operate, and it always will be. We are committed to building the very best technology for entrepreneurs today, but also anticipating what they will need in the future. So that's our commitment to you. But we're also here to ask for your commitment to us on something. It is quite clear that the pace of change in both tech and commerce in general is accelerating at a pace that none of us have ever seen before. But this community, all of us here and all of us watching, we are in a very unique position. We are technologists. And because of that, we can ensure that we keep up with these changes and make sure that these innovations are shared to the largest possible group of entrepreneurs. This is really critical. Because there's an inherent danger that we all need to be aware of here. The danger is that if we are not careful and we are not focused, then the future of commerce will be held in the hands of a few monolithic players who will decide when, where, and how commerce takes place. And for the future of commerce to not only survive, but to thrive, it needs to be in the hands of the many, not the few. We believe the future of commerce is about letting many people speak and not letting one voice drown out all the others. The future of commerce needs to be owned by all of us: partners, merchants, service providers, tech enablers, and shoppers alike. Once again, the masses, not the few. So to everybody watching, whether you're a merchant, a partner, whether you're here right now or you're watching on live stream, to anyone that has an interest in not only the future of commerce, but the future of entrepreneurship, we want you and we need you to join our movement. We need all of you to bring whatever skills you have to help power this new economic reality. We need you all to bring your skills to the table. We need to level the playing field for entrepreneurs, large and small, and ensure that the future of commerce is shared by the many. We are dedicated to this movement because we think it's incredibly important. But the only way we will survive is if we do so together, united. Thank you so much, and once again, welcome to Shopify Unite 2018.